After getting the king's brand and opening the abyss door, we see mountains of vessel bodies, all lining the floor. And it gets even more hectic in the birthplace. The walls and the background and main layer are comprised of dead vessels. But after seeing the broken vessel, the deep nest vessels, the green path vessel, and our player, raises the question, how did the vessels escape the abyss? That question is what I aim to answer in this episode of Mysteries of Hallownest. To start, we need to go to the beginning, the birthplace cutscene. We see many vessels falling from the tedious climb out of the abyss. Of course, there's only one exit that they were climbing to, but it was sealed off after the Hollow Knight was chosen. However, during the times of the ancient civilization, the abyss was just a large cylindrical structure. There weren't any vessels then, just the ancient civilization's construction work. So perhaps, before the Pale King's reign, the cylinder-like structure could have had holes in incomplete parts, leaving tunnels to exit from the abyss. So maybe one of the walls we can't access is an area that the vessels could have left from. However, most of that is speculation, so I want to try and find some other ways the vessels could have left the abyss. Well, let's look at another area, the Shade Cloak Room. More specifically, the Void Tendril Hunter's Journal entry room. You see, there's a hidden area near where you get the Shade Cloak. In this room, you obtain the Void Tendril Hunter Journal entry. Because of this, and Hallownest's trends of hidden rooms, leads me to believe that there could have been more hidden entrances and to exit into the ancient basin. This explanation does have more evidence to it, but it still isn't too good. However, that is all I could really come up with. Unless I make a follow-up episode, that is where this thread ends. Unless, maybe, there is one other element to the abyss, the Lifeblood Core Room. In that room, you see giant breaks in the terrain where blue light fills the room. The abyss creature is shown here. So what if this area was in fact open at one point, not requiring any lifeblood? So maybe in these breaks in terrain, you could branch out to other regions of Hallownest. Now, this could work. One issue, however. In this room, there is visual dream essence in clouds. This seems like a red flag to my theory, as usually, when there is visible dream essence in clouds in a room, it usually takes place in a dream. But in this case, it doesn't seem like a dream. But that poses the question, why is there dream essence? To explain this, we must turn to the Godmaster DLC. After completing a certain amount of Pantheon bindings, 8 to be specific, you get access to a room where you can enable lifeblood in Pantheons. Now, this room also has dream essence, and it also has the abyss creature. So maybe the essence is tied to the abyss creature? Maybe. But back to the topic of vessels. Did you forget this was a video about vessels escaping the abyss? Yeah, me too. Okay, so the most plausible explanations for the first two. The third escape option is a bit of a stretch and goes very deep into speculation land. So we're going to end the video there with those two explanations. I will do my whole outro stick, and I will get the heck out of the abyss. If you enjoyed this video essay, then leave a like to show that I should make more of this. And if you want to catch any uploads of mine, subscribe and set notifications to all. Helps a ton. And before I go, I think I saw some shadows nearby, and I'm not sure if a vessel followed me to the lighthouse, so I'm gonna get out of here stat. Anyways, that's all I have for you. Goodbye.